Hey everybody, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas, and we've got a monster Wednesday in store for you. Getting ready to do Sportsbook Radio here in town. Always check out sportsbookradio.com. Archive great guests. This week we're on the road, getting ready for Pacquiao Mayweather and the Kentucky Derby. We'll be with Vinny Magliulo over at Oasis. Thursday we're doing an NFL draft party out at Sunset Station, and Friday we're down at the Golden Nugget with Tony Miller, gearing up for the Kentucky Derby and the big fight. So check it out, and check out the feature pick of the day below this video from oddsworthbetting.com. And also below this video, I've got you covered with hockey plays. Just hit the VIP picks button for Game 7, Detroit and Tampa Bay on ice in the National Hockey League. Let's talk about that game. Tampa Bay, $1.80 favorite. Take back on Detroit, plus $1.60. What a bizarre, quirky series. It almost deserves to go 7 games. Tampa Bay, quick start the other night. Mrazek kept Detroit in the game. I mean, they had a shot at the end, came down to 3-2, but then Tampa Bay pulled away. But boy, one game to the next, you just don't know who's going to step up to the plate. But nothing like Game 7s. We saw Washington get the win the other night. So important to score that first goal. If it ever gets to overtime, and there's nothing like it in all of sports, should be absolutely amazing. Should be a good game, Detroit and Tampa Bay, for you on ice on Wednesday night. Now, the NBA playoffs, Brooklyn and Atlanta, and we got Atlanta a 9-point favorite in this spot. The total on the game is 200.5. How about Atlanta? Said all along, just don't know if we trust these guys when you get to the postseason. Williams, what an amazing game he had for the Nets, but a bizarre decision to shoot with 6 seconds left, tied in regulation. Almost cost them the game, but they ended up winning it, and now we're down to a best of 3. Portland and Memphis, Lillard had a monster game, didn't roll over. Memphis a 5-point favorite. Total on the game is 191.5. All right, let's hook you up with some Major League Baseball in the American League. Some of the feature games on Wednesday. Detroit's at Minnesota, Green versus Hughes. Smiley versus Tanaka with Tampa Bay and New York to take on the Yanks. Toronto's at Boston, Dickey versus Porcello. Toronto and Boston, usually a lot of runs when they get together. Some games of note in the National League, Zimmerman versus Wood. Washington is at Atlanta. Then you've got the Mets at Miami. Cologne goes versus Latos. And the Dodgers and Giants, that rivalry series continues. Vogelsong goes against Greinke. Update on the fight, Floyd Mayweather. Finally, the money is starting to surface on Floyd. He's been about $1.90. He's up to a consensus $2.25 in town. Take back on Pacquiao plus $1.75. Pacquiao to win by knockout is a 5-1 shot. The real play, you got to believe, is Mayweather to win by decision if you're looking for value, if that's what you want to call it, minus $1.35. Mayweather to win by decision. And don't forget the Kentucky Derby. On Wednesday, we get the draw. 20 strong will break from the starting gate. First jewel in the Triple Crown from Churchill Downs on Saturday. American Pharoah has looked monstrous. Bob Baffert has the gun loaded. American Pharoah in Dortmund. American Pharoah is going to be the favorite, but the post position draw is critical. What a Saturday it's going to be, but it's a big Wednesday. Oddsworthbetting.com featured pick of the day available to you right below this video. Brian Blessing in Las Vegas, back to do it again tomorrow.